What's up, everybody? Hey, I was watching this girl, just had a newborn baby, a cute little baby. I love children. I've been putting on paper, like when people put their babies up, and their babies be doing funny stuff. I'm like, babies are brilliant. You gotta understand, babies are brilliant. They just don't have the experience that we had. That's all it is. There's no such thing as a dumb baby. But she was talking about her baby's a trick baby. She was calling her baby a trick baby. And she called her baby a trick baby because she was saying her baby is tricking her to have another one because this baby that she has right now is so well maintained. Like, damn, girl, you calling your baby a trick baby? A trick baby, it's funny how languages and lingo and stuff change. Originally, a trick baby, was a woman that had a baby, a trick baby was originally a black woman, usually a hooker, a prostitute that had a baby by a white man. And that's why it was called trick babies. Because the white man was considered a trick. Because the white man would go to the worst black ghettos of America for some black nookie. He would go to the worst black ghettos of America for some black nookie. And that's where the term trick baby come from. And a lot of times, if I'm not mistaken, it would be, a lot of times, you know, if a pimp or a player didn't have any women to put out on the street, he would get another guy to dress like a woman from a distance and, you know, get the white man to follow him. And then they would rob the white guy. You know, they get him come down a dark alley or some shit, make him think he gonna get a blowjob or something like that. And he would follow him, and he would get tricked and he would get mugged. And they would mug the white man because he would go through the worst black ghettos of America for some black nookie. For some black pussy. Because like I told you, ain't no black man paying, back in the days, wasn't no black man paying for no sex. That was white men paying for pussy. Black men wasn't paying for pussy. You know, what they gonna pay for pussy for is right there at their disposal and get it free. In fact, every black man was trying to be a pimp and he realized he couldn't be a pimp. But, I think I'm getting off the subject. But, calling your baby a trick that's the wrong. Why would you call your baby a trick baby? Your baby's well behaved because the baby got good genes. The baby got good genes from the daddy and good genes from the mother. That's why the baby's well behaved. He's not a trick baby. So calling your baby a trick baby. A trick baby. You make me think you was out there selling pussy. That's what you were gonna think. That's what a trick baby is. A trick, and then a lot of times black women wanted to have a baby by a white man so that baby will have so-called good hair. Because, you know, black people be looking at shit about good hair and bad hair and all that other shit. And she wanted to have a baby with a white man so her baby would have good hair and her baby would receive all kind of favoritism from the people in the neighborhood. Her baby would be light-skinned with some light eyes and some good hair. That's why, the term trick baby came. Trick baby. Because wasn't no black man pimp. Black people too fucking cheap. Black people too cheap. That's why they buy loose cigarettes now. Instead of buying a whole pack of cigarettes, they're gonna buy loose cigarettes. Wasn't no black man paying for no pussy back in the days. That was white men risking their life and going through the worst black ghettos of America for some black pussy. That's what it was. That's what it was. Trick baby. Another thing people talking about is this critical race theory and about the governor of Florida not wanting to teach black history. So don't take your children. That's why you got to stop making these babies. There's an old saying. It's not my job to tell you how great your father was. It's not my job to tell you how great your father was. Stop waiting for these white people to teach you black history. That's black history. Black history is American history, technically, because black people have been in this country since its conception. There would be no America if it wasn't for black people. But they want to make it seem like black people fell from the sky and landed into slavery, and they don't want to teach slavery. They want to teach it from a candy-coated perspective. And another thing, slavery did not originate with men and women. It was men and men only. They had no need for women. What you need women for? You had no need for women. It was just for men. Then when the government told slaveholders that they were going to stop slavery, that's when they started snatching women, and they started bringing women too, and they started breeding plantations, slave breeding plantations. But back to what I was saying, they got all these black books that these black people are writing where you can learn. They got the internet now, so where they can learn. But that's what I said they're gonna do. I said what's gonna happen is everybody writing books and stuff. What's gonna happen is the internet gonna go dead, and people ain't gonna be able to do research and stuff like that, and then people just gonna start lying. Yep, that's what I said. But it's not, like I said, it's not my job to tell you how great your father was. That's why you got to stop having babies by men that ain't going to stay in your life, because children need balance. Children need a father. They need a mother and a father. The mother can't do everything. Women got to stop believing that shit they could do everything themselves. That was just a cycle into a game. Windshield wipers. I'm trying to find a place where I can park so I can pay attention real quick. But yeah, like I was saying, that's where this term trick comes from. That trick came from when a white man would sneak through the worst black ghettos of America for some black pussy. That's where the term trick maybe come from. And about this critical race theory, it's not. Why would you put your children in the school where they're not going to teach them about themselves anyway? You know, that's what's wrong with people, but they can't resist their sexual urges, and they make all these babies, and they can't teach these babies, and then the cycle just repeats itself. That's why you see these people in these dirt poor countries. They be like, you dirt poor, and you still making babies. How do you find time to make babies? That's because the urge to have sex is strong. The urge to have sex is strong, and then you get pregnant and make a baby, and you got to raise the baby. Or they do malicious, mean things and discard the child like it's nothing. And I've seen children in, shows where they find a baby in the garbage and all kind of stuff. And that's what happened. So now you know. If you ain't ready to teach your children their history and let them learn about themselves, then so be it. Everybody else teach their children about their history. The Asians teach their children about their histories. The Hispanic teach their children about their history. The Germans and the Jews teach their children about their history. It's only in America where black people are not allowed to teach their children, where they're considered offensive or something wrong. Why? All right, y'all, take it easy, all right? Stop calling your baby a trick baby. Your baby is not a trick baby. What's up, everybody? Use Cash App and get a signed copy of my book. $1 Brad Bathgate.